What's up guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today's video we've got the boosted summons event, of course. We have a 2x chance right there to get a legendary. So, definitely going to pull this one, see what I can get. Hopefully I can get a legendary. I'm praying on a Kaimar or a Duchess. Fun champions to get would definitely be Septimus. That would be a good champion. There's a couple others out there that I wouldn't mind, like Elenaro or Zavia. Really good poison exploding champions, which will help speed up your runs. Calvalax is also another good champion that I wouldn't mind as well. But without further ado, let's get it. Come on. Give me something epic. And of course we've gotten a Tor. Garbage. A Tor is defense-based champion. He has a provoke 2x at random, which is ridiculous. He needs a buff. They need to buff this guy. It's only 2x at random. It needs to be on all enemies. Attacks one enemy, provoke again on the A1. Places a counterattack on himself when he's hit with a critical, and it goes on for 2 turns. Heals his champion by 15% of their max HP and places a counterattack buff on this champion for 2 turns when hit with a critical. That's if it's ascended, and he gets a heal. And then immune to stun, freeze, and sleep, which is nice, but he can be provoked himself, which is hilarious because he does a lot of provoking, but then can also be provoked himself. He does have good arena offense and defense stats. I'm wondering if he actually hits hard. I personally haven't seen many videos on this guy. You know, typical barbarian dude. You know, he's a very old champion. I do think he needs an upgrade, but yeah. So there's that. I also have, I don't know where you guys are at with Bivald the Thorn, but right now I'm only at 30 fragments. So for me, 30 fragments is okay. I'm kind of getting every single tournament and every single event as well completed. And right now I'm working on Ice Golem. I just don't want to use too many gems, to be honest with you. I'm trying my absolute best to use the least amount of gems possible to beat this and get the Bivald the Thorn. Because, you know, in 2 more weeks, you know what Plarium's going to do. They're just going to bring out another fragment or fusion summon. Now the next one's going to be a fusion, of course. More than likely, they're just going to get an old-fashioned fusion, just like last time. They constantly do that. I did get the energy, which is nice, but again, 2,500 just to get to 10 of the Bivald fragments. And I won't be able to get Bivald unless I pull my Ancients and get lucky and hopefully get a legendary champion. I'd also have to pull my mysteries. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, do I even want to go for Bivald the Thorn? I just don't know for my account because I'm a free-to-play player. I've been playing this game for almost 2.5 years, and I'm level 98. And at this point, I've gotten Faction Wars completed. I got Lydia. I'm working on Hard Doom Tower to beat all the rotations, and then I'm going to be focusing on Hydra. That's kind of all I have left. And and also creating a team for Nightmare Clan Boss, which I haven't created yet. I honestly, in my almost 2.5 years of playing, have never beaten Nightmare Clan Boss, so there's something. And I will also say that I have some pretty decent legendary champions I've had for a while, and I've upgraded a lot of my legendary champions to 60, so they're doing alright. But I guess I'm just thinking to myself here now is it might not even be worth it for me to go for Bivald the Thorn, just based on the fact that he's kind of a progression-based champion. He looks really cool. He's got the nice stoic look to him with like what looks like a book or something on his back. Whatever the heck that is. Looks like a case that closes on like a priest or like a god or something like that. That's kind of cool. But, I mean, his kit itself is okay. Provoke on the A1. And it can be placed through weak hits. Provoke all enemies on the A2 for attacks 2 times. First hit, 75% chance placing a provoke. Second hit, 75% chance placing a leech. Also places 25% strengthen buff on this champion for 2 turns. I really wish that this was on all allies. If this was on all allies, he'd be really, really good. Attacks all enemies on his A3 as well. Damage increases by 5% for each debuff on each enemy. So the damage does increase, so that's kind of cool. But the thing is, if they put on an increased defense, if they put on a, that's already 60% increased defense, and then they're going to put on other buffs as well. I mean, how much damage? He's not really doing that much damage in the end of it because it's only a 50%, 5% for each debuff on each enemy. So what? In Arena, they're probably putting up 3 to 4 debuffs, so that's 20% more damage on each enemy. But again, that increased defense is going to mitigate the increased damage that he does to begin with, so it's not like he's going to be smacking crazy hard. I still think Magnar or Sir Nicholas might be a little bit stronger than this guy. He does have a shield, which is awesome, on all allies for 2 turns, equal to 20% of the damage inflicted, so that's pretty cool. And it's a 4-turn cooldown, though. I mean, if that was a 3-turn cooldown, he'd be really, really, really good. It's like Plarium is just barely missing the mark on this guy. He could be a sweet game changer for even endgame accounts if this was a 3-turn and if this was strengthen all allies. They would have made this guy really, really good. But he's still good. He has ally HP in all battles, 28%. And this could have been 33%, just like your epic champions have 33%. For example, Jireg has 33% in all battles, I believe. Yeah, 33% HP in all battles. So, I mean, an epic champion is beating out a legendary champion. This guy's going to be mainly utilized probably in Spider's Den. He probably has a bigger shield than Miscreated Monster. Miscreated Monster is the same, pretty much the exact same kit. Let's take a look at Miscreated Monster's kit here. So Miscreated Monster, you can see on his A2, places a shield buff on all allies for 3 turns, equal to 25% of the damage inflicted. So Miscreated Monster's shield's possibly bigger than his. I mean, what's the point of that, honestly? This guy's a Knight Revenant too, isn't he? Or is he Sacred Order? I think he's Sacred Order. So his, compared to Miscreated Monster, his just heals allies as well, so that's kind of a plus. Heal 20% of the damage inflicted. Places a shield buff on them for 2 turns equal to 20% of the damage inflicted as well. So I guess he has a little bit more damage than Miscreated, but not a crazy amount more. So Miscreated probably has a very similar shield, except Miscreated does not heal your allies. So he's going to be better for, Bivald the Thorn is going to be better for Spider's Den. But the issue is that 4-turn cooldown can take a little too long potentially. And maybe, hopefully he's good enough on stage 25 of Spider, because that's kind of where you want to use him. If it's a legendary champion, you're hoping to use them in the top part of the game, especially in dungeons. So there's that guy. I guess I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull shards. I'll go for this guy. I'm definitely going to regret it on the fusion that comes up, but I will pull my shards and see what I can get. And then I'll pull the mysteries for the rest. I think Void shards, I think there's a 2 times on Voids next weekend, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Leave in the comments down below if Voids 2 times is next weekend. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pop some of these Ancients, and if I have to make some room, I will. Of course, we do get a rare, another rare, nothing crazy right now. Come on, at least a few epics would be nice. Still nothing, just a lot of food for champion training. Because I do need champions for the champion training event anyways. We're hoping for a legendary though. Can we get lucky here, or are we just going to get all rares again? Wow, 13 straight rares. Pretty ridiculous. I'm going to go farm for some silver and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am back. I'm going to pull these last 10 ancient shards. Hopefully we can get something good, but luck's not on my side right now. Here we go. Come on, I need some epics. I need some epics here so I can help. Come on. Don't tell me I'm going to go 23 straight. Okay. Wow. 1 epic in 23 ancient shards. That is terrible odds. Terrible, terrible odds. Very unfortunate for me. I actually already have Hotatsu. Good champion, by the way. Increase defense and heals, decrease attack and leech on the A1 with defense in all battles. Like, that's a really solid champion. I do already have one built, so essentially I'm gonna now have to pull all of my mystery shards in order to get to the 2500. I've got the 5 so far. I've got the 5 fragments so far, but I need to get another 2,000. Wow. So I don't know. It's not looking great for me. I actually don't even think I'm going to be able to get this legendary. Oh, but now that I think about it, I do have other fragment summons I can pull. I've got Gaius the Gleeful and Yannicka. So that right there is another 1,000. We're going to go ahead and pull Yannicka and pull Gaius the Gleeful. I always forget that these guys are here. So we do get ourselves some legendary champions, but of course, they're not the legendaries we want, man. They are not the legendaries we want. I don't want to spend my resources. Let me do this really quickly and pull the last one here. Where are we at? There we go. Gaius the Gleeful. Fantastic champion for a fusion. This guy's awesome. I can't wait to use him. He's going to be fantastic. Bomb meta champion. So now I'm really close on my tournament here. So let's see where we're at in Champion Chase. I shouldn't have claimed the XP yet, but I did anyways. Accidental click. So I'm at I'm at 1800 basically. So I only need to pull 700 mystery shards. Yay! Tonight's gonna be so much fun, man. Join me on stream tonight if you'd like. I'll be on stream from 8:30 to 10:30 tonight, and you can watch me pull some shards and do some Doom Tower as well. Hopefully I'm gonna get some hard Doom Tower completed today and beat the Eternal Dragon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.